Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another pre-market watch list here on the Boiler Room. So yesterday was a pretty good day, other than the fact that I lost about $2,000. Yeah, I made some pretty stupid mistakes yesterday, but hopefully today's the recovery day. Not going to push it too hard. Not going to go all out trying to win back my money. But there are a few stocks today that look basically one stock that looks good. So today's watch list is going to be far shorter than yesterday's. But there's one stock in particular that I'm most concerned with watching and trading, and that's going to be MARA, which some of you may be familiar with it already, considering it's up 35% this morning. It's traded 1.4 million. Yes, exactly, Wayne. 1.4 million shares of volume. It has a 6 million share float. The opportunity for it to go is pretty good. It is up quite a bit, so don't don't be like surprised if you see the fact that it washes out of the gate and then runs, because some people have already made a lot of money on it. So let's get started on this. And then there's a few other stocks I'm watching. One low volume stock, but I think it might pan out. So let's get going on it here. So we're sharing screen now. Let's get into this here. All right, so let's just start with the most important one here this morning is MARA. So you can see that it's up quite a bit here pre-market. It is basically, if you look at a 5-minute chart, it's basically double topped right now, which is a bearish signal. So that's not too surprising right now. We still have quite a bit of time until the bell rings and then the day really starts getting going. But I do want to mention the news on it. The news on it is pretty big. And here's the thing is I understand the news very well. So to me, it's really big news, but to other traders, it might just be whoop-de-doo. Basically, Marathon has gone into an agreement in which they're going to buy the company or acquire 100% of the company GBV. GBV just bought 1,300 Bitmain ant miners. Essentially, these ant miners are the machines used to mine cryptocurrency, and they mine, I believe, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Bitcoin. I'm positive they mine Bitcoin, but they can't mine all the cryptocurrencies. The ant miner machines are only designed to crack a few of the cryptocurrency algorithms, in which those are Bitcoin, like Litecoin, and I believe Bitcoin Cash. Now, with that being said, that's really big news because they're basically acquiring a company that mines cryptocurrency, so they are making headway into the cryptocurrency world as far as mining goes, okay? So let's look at this on a 1-minute chart. So on a 1-minute chart, it is just holding up, right? We've gapped up. We put in a high of 540. We went up, reattempted that 540, but we're still making higher lows. So we're definitely uptrending. So I do believe that this one should see a really good pop today and run, especially with the news, especially with the volume, the fact that it's a low float stock. There is a high probability that we are going to see MARA probably run today. Wouldn't be surprised. It could very easily dump out, but I think with how strong the news is, there's a great chance we're going to see this one take off today. So definitely keep MARA on the watch list for a long above 540s and above the 550s, as long as it continues to stay in an uptrend. It is very possible that we'll see it maybe wash a little bit out of the gates. Some short sellers may try to pile in and push the price down, but I don't think it's going to crash. I think in reality, we're going to see this one run today. So MARA is the first stock that I'm keeping on my watch list for a long position today. And if played correctly, I think you can make a good amount of money on this stock today. All right. Let's move on to the next one. We'll look at KODK, this 5-cent tick. As expected, it did come down yesterday. Now, it's starting to curl here pre-market. I do believe that this might this one as well might go for a long. How high? Don't know. Maybe even up to the $10 mark is possible. Just because you can see it's gone up a lot. It started coming down. We're starting to curl a little bit. So it's very possible that we'll see this one move higher to the upside because it held a pretty good support down here in the $8 level. So right now we have an $8 support. We're up to about $8.60. I do think that we could see KODK move up a little bit for a long, okay? Thank you, Coco Grace. Appreciate it, Holmes, or lady, woman, man. So again, KODK, we've seen it popped up to like 14. It's been short sold over the past couple days. It's very possible with it holding support at $8. Short sellers might get a little nervous, start covering up their position, causing it to squeeze, and then maybe some more momentum comes in, and then we can look to hop in for a long position today on KODK. All right, now the next one on my list is PTIE. PTIE has lost a lot of volume. As you can see, it's basically dead on volume. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But what I do like about it is the fact that it's just trading sideways. Stocks do not just trade sideways forever. They either go up or they come down. And to me, this looks like a stock that has a high chance of coming down. It's starting to kind of break its support line here, right? You can see it's starting to kind of come down. So I believe PTIE we'll see it come down today. Again, it's really low volume. There's always the most volume in the morning. So really, this is a play that if it works out, it's going to have to be traded right at the gate, right at the open. So right now, PTIE, I will be watching for a short. Again, it's low volume, lower than I'd like, but I'm still going to keep it on my watch list here this morning for potential plays. All right. So KODK, we have MARA, and then Dudette. I like that. I like Dudette. And then what else we have? What's the other one? I'm trying to think. What am I thinking here? Not red. People have been talking about TEUM. TEUM's really, it is dead on the volume. I don't know how this one will play out today. Why can't I think of the stock I was just thinking of? Man, this is and not so good. Oh, there we go. SEII. There's some hype around SEII. This one has some blockchain news as well. This one's an extremely low float stock. So I'm only keeping SEII on watch because it's a low float stock. And if enough volume comes into play, this one could really run. Okay. This one does have the opportunity to run because it's such a low float stock. But again, the volume just isn't there right now. We need a lot more volume to come in order for this to be relatively good. Okay. So again, this is just one we're going to keep on watch, similar to PTIE. I'll take a look here at DPW. DPW, again, I don't know how this one's going to play out. It already had kind of its big move, over the past couple days. If we go into a 5-day chart, you will see that it had its big move. It's holding support here. There's definitely more room for it to come down than to go up, in my opinion. But I do think it's worth keeping DPW on your watch list today. If I had to think about the direction it's going to go, it's kind of challenging. Let's see. Yeah, whoa. What are you going to do? Well, rather than guess, let's just draw a trend line and basically say it's got to hold up above that trend line right there. So it has to hold up above probably this, like the 280s mark. Below 280, I might as well. It might be better for a short, in my opinion. XNET was another one, Yuri, that I would definitely keep on the watch list. it's hard to say what's going to happen with it because, in my opinion, it looks pretty weak here this morning, XNET. So for me, I think I would keep XNET on your short watch list. Again, it always has some pretty good moves that you can capitalize on. So this is one that you kind of want to just keep on your watch list for potential moves. MYSZ. MYSZ starting to spike here. So this was kind of what we talked about yesterday, where it's starting to hold support and short sellers may cover. Well, it didn't happen yesterday, but it's happening today. So this is one that I would keep on your watch list. For potential long, maybe. It's up really high right now, but I do think MYSZ will be in play as well, just because short sellers are probably starting to cover on this position. But really, I mean, that was all that I had. I mean, here this morning, not a ton. Just primarily MARA and PTIE are my most desired plays for the day. And now MYSZ, because of this move that it's made, it'll be interesting to see how this one trades today. All right, so that's all we have for you here on the watch list this morning. Also, I am doing a very quick sale today for the trading course. So if you want to get in on the trading course, I will put the coupon codes in the description below on this video. You can check it out after, but basically you can either get your first month for $10 or you can get one whole year for $90. It's usually $150, but I'm doing two coupons. First month is only $10, and then a whole year to join into the trading course is only $90 for the whole year, which is try and find it cheaper anywhere else and you can. So I will put the coupon codes in the description below in this video. So if you want to use those coupon codes, it's only good until the end of today, and then no bueno. All right, so I will see you, not lifetime, but 1 year. So I will see you guys all on Monday, but then Tuesday, I'll be traveling. So I will take care, guys, and I will see you on Monday morning here in the boiler room.